We should envision briefly that you just got your most memorable check it, 10 nations where you can begin anew. Life. Welcome to Alexcom, the spot where future very rich people come to get enlivened. Hello there Aluxors, and welcome to an energizing new video. If for whatever reason your ongoing way of life doesn't fit your objectives, or you basically feel like you really want to roll out an improvement in your life, this video could act as a motivation. Beginning another life doesn't really mean changing your name and continuing on the opposite side of the world. It can effectively be accomplished by moving to a new area or another town. It's everything about gathering new individuals searching for new amazing open doors and looking for joy in no specific request. Here are 10 nations where you can begin a new life. Number 1. The Bahamas. The Bahamas is among a couple of nations which has no personal assessment contrasted with other Caribbean islands. The Bahamas is somewhat the least costly in living expense. The disadvantage of this nation is the clinical framework, so you want to take that into thought. Number 2. Singapore. If you're searching for a steady life among methodical individuals, Singapore is the response. Singapore is otherwise called the Fine City because of its interesting guidelines. We have a devoted video on this astonishing spot, which will connect toward the end. Number 3. Hong Kong. This spot is quite possibly of the most famous food and diversion focuses in Asia, despite the fact that it's certainly not a tax-exempt land like the Bahamas. Hong Kong is still one of the world's most good expense frameworks with a lot of speculation potential. Open doors. Number 4. Mexico. What are the motivations to begin another life in Mexico? Its warm, gorgeous climate and its low living expenses are simply aspect of it. Individuals in Mexico are cordial. Put aside those cartel insights as of now. To begin another life here implies you are searching for a more courageous life that is adaptable without going excessively far from the U.S. line. Number 5. Join Bedouin Emirates. Join Bedouin Emirates, or UAE, is well known not simply among the East nations. Kin from around the world chose to begin another life in UAE, particularly Dubai, for its top-notch of living and agreeable duty approaches. UAE's political and financial circumstances are somewhat steady. Obviously, the high quality way of life accompanies a cost. Leasing a typical studio condo in a great region is at around $5,000 a while back. We made a 15 things you had close to zero insight into Dubai video, which we firmly suggest you look at later. This one. Number 6. Indonesia offers a tranquil life in a tropical climate. This nation is ideal for you to begin another life that is about reconnecting with your internal harmony through the magnificence of nature. Bali is Indonesia's most well-known island with a somewhat minimal expense of living. Assuming you are coming from the US or Europe, you'll exploit the qualities of your home cash. Number 7. Jamaica. In the event that you set to the side the somewhat horror rate contrasted with different spots and the reality that whatever has to do with the public authority is really bad, Jamaica is an astounding objective you can in a real sense disappear from view here. Appreciate a cool pina colada around the ocean while paying attention to your most loved music. Number 8. Netherlands. Individuals living in the Netherlands are probably the most joyful individuals on the planet. This could come because of liberal arrangements and great food, joined by astounding refreshments. Its capital city Amsterdam is one of the most famous. Objections for ostracizes a large portion of them come here searching for occupations in a few administrations, for example, well-being and government assistance exchange, transport, business and correspondence. It's likewise quite possibly of the best objections you could pick. Number 9. Bermuda. Like the Bahamas, Bermuda moreover offers no personal duty strategy. Both found in the Caribbean, the Bahamas and Bermuda are comparable concerning feel regular magnificence and environment. The living expense in Bermuda is no less than $2,000 every month for a unassuming condo, yet you get to appreciate the ideal climate among 65,000 residents are Bermuda. 15,000 of them are exiles, the majority of them working in the monetary area. Number 10. Monaco. We love Monaco around here at Alux. This city-state is the world's most extravagant nation. Living in Monaco in a real sense implies you become neighbors with probably the most compelling individuals on the planet. Monaco is known as rich individuals' number 1 duty sanctuary, and for valid justification. Extraordinary climate, a lot of extravagance occasions. Probably the most costly land on the planet, and similar neighbors. In the event that you can't track down a house to get you, could constantly purchase a yacht and live on the Monaco Marina. Pretty magnificent. Puts on This rundown, wouldn't you say, on the off chance that you were to abandon all that and move to a new country, which one would you pick?